everyone, it's Lizzie from Lizzie's World of Gems. Welcome back to my channel, and it's Friday! Yay! I'm going to do some specials today because I need a break from my big canvas, and I thought, what a wonderful day to do it on my day off. It is Friday. Love, love, love. It's the weekend. And I have 3 days off, so I thought, can I complete these tonight? I don't know. They're pretty big. Ooh, that's a special drill that does not belong. So I put all my specials in a bucket, and my daughter went through it the other day, and I'm like, I want to do these owls, but I'm like, where does she do with the owls? And then the drills were separate, and I had 2 packs of drills. These ones, I still don't know where they belong to. This was not in a package, so I don't know if this number refers to this because, you know, these are wood and the package is gone. So I kind of looked at the numbers and I'm like, I think this goes with this one. So we're going to try it. Maybe I'm wrong. There is no like very big special drills. They're all little round crystals. So we're going to try it out. And I'm going to put those because these have specials in them. And I know that this does not have specials. So this goes to something else, which I have no clue what they are for. Story of my life. So I have some containers here that Susan got me, pretty sure from Temu, and I have already numbers on them from a previous kit. And if they're not the same number, I'll just scratch it off and put a new number on because, hey, it's my handwriting and I can. Because, you know, this is my pen to write with. And I have my Timmy's. It's roll up the rim. Don't look at the top. They always spill coffee. But it is roll up the rim time. Yay! Of course, I've had every single one has been a loser. I think it's fixed. But I think I'm just going to go like, I'm going to do all the ones. And then I'm going to go to this one and do all the ones. And I'm just going to go like that. What do you guys think? I think that's what I'm going to do. Because I'm going to start off with one. I'm going to grab my tray. I don't know if I should use this tray because it is light. Oh, my trays are so dirty. Oh, my finger just snapped. Oh, I hate that. Yeah, this is me working on a special. I'm pretty sure, I think Susan sent me these two. Probably came from Temu or AliExpress. I'm not sure where she got it from, but they're super cute. And they're supposed to be, and it comes with a little holder. It's supposed to be like, I think, to put like hot plates and stuff on, but like, wouldn't it like melt? I don't know. I'm going to grab my scissors that I bought from Dollarama. I think these are kitchen scissors, but I use them for crafting. Don't judge me. That's what I do. So there's 2 of these. So I feel like there's a lot of number 1s in all of these kits. So I'm just going to put this in my jug. My jug. Oh my goodness gracious. My boat. My tray. Liz, talk today. Liz can't talk today. Maybe it's the Timmy's that's doing it. Maybe. You never know. I put some putty in here. I don't know how this is going to work, but we're going to find out right now. There's some ones right there. So let's try this out and see if the putty will work. Oh yeah, the Art Dot putty works well with this. I am using, oh, I forgot to tell you, this is a Palm Pal pen from my friend, my bestie, Tia. Tia's Crazy Craft Addiction. Go check out her channel. Because, you know, I love her so much. She's my bestie. She's my bestie. Even though she says I'm mean. She's been saying I'm mean lately. And I don't mean to be mean. Maybe it's just because I'm under a lot of stress right now. And maybe it brings out the worst in me. And my stress has nothing to do with my channel or anything diamond painting related. Just life. You know, life gets hard. And right now my life is pretty much at its boiling point. So yeah, I'm going to... The thing about these specials is that you have to, like, you can't multi-place on these specials. You got to kind of go with the flow. Did that not go down? Maybe I am going to have a problem with putty. I don't know. But I'm like, which pen? I like, the other ones have my silver ones. And I'm like, oh, I know I can't use regular wax with those, because I put my glue dots in those and it would just be very, very frustrating. I have my... I'm sorry if you can hear my bird in the background, but it is morning time and he gets very, very vocal in the morning. So I do apologize in advance for my little pickles over there. He's ringing something. I have this, they say not to give bells to birds, but it's like a forging ball, and in the middle of the forging ball is a dumb bell, and I can't get it out obviously because it's in a forging ball. But that is what he's... Oh, Liz, what is going on? You just push the plastic right back. See, this is when I wish like a cover miner would hold back the plastic on these, but it's wood. So I'm pretty sure it would not work. Of course, I have never tried, but I'm pretty sure it wouldn't work. I'm too lazy to look for. Even though all my cover minders up there, I just don't know which one I would pick. So we'll just leave it at that. We'll just hold it back, and then when I get fed up of holding it back, I'll rip the darn thing off. How about them apples? There's nothing there, Liz. You're trying to put down on nothing. So, I've been working my shifts, and they moved us all around. And a friend of mine that was on my other rotation, she keeps on sending me like memes and like, you know, skits of me without my busty at work and stuff like that, and some of them are pretty funny. And she's always sending me like funny memes about work. So she's sending them to me now because she's at work and I'm home because she went on to the opposite rotation, which means I never get to see her, but I'll see her Monday morning when I get to work because she'll be coming off of nights. So, oh yeah, she's not even at work right now because she's on nights. So she should be sleeping. But anyway, it is what it is, and they're pretty funny. I forgot she's on nights this week because they switched before us, and that's what threw me off last week when I seen her on the night shift. I'm like, wait, what's going on? So because we switched shifts, and Clem's friend Mike got a new position, there was an opening for an operator, and the operator from line 7 got the position. So then they need someone to watch over line 7, and I really want that job, but because I'm on straight days, it limits me from positions. But the other girl that does it on the opposite shift, she wants straight nights. So we're like, why can't she have straight nights, I have straight days, and we can run line 7 together? Because the other rotation has that, why can't we? So a posting went up for the job. Both of us applied. Only the two of us applied, apparently, for the position. And we still haven't heard anything, and she's supposed to come on days. So Obviously, next week I am not running the line because she's more, they're more prone to make her run the line than me. Not sure why, but it is what it is, even though she doesn't want to. She's like, I don't want to do this job if they ain't going to pay us more money to do it. And I kind of agree with her. You know, it sucks that they use us like that. And I'm always like mad because I've always done the job, always wanted the job, and then they always give it to somebody else saying to me that, oh, because you're straight days, we were offering it to somebody else. And I know it's not because I don't do a good job, because yesterday I got 4,000 cases done on my line. It was a super awesome day. And then Mike is helping Andrew, and he's like, comes over to me. He's like, we're beating you. And I'm like, darn it. Because I was in the lead, and then all of a sudden, my line, the robot kept on going down on my line, and their robot is different. So they got a little bit of a jump start over me. And I'm like, darn it. But in the end, we both hit over 4,000 cases. And line 6 had some struggles yesterday, but the day before, like the day before, they kicked ass. I'm pretty sure. Or was it on the weekend? I can't remember, honestly. I think it was the weekend shift. But anyway, it is what it is. And I really want that position, but I haven't heard anything about it. So, I don't know. I'm just going to wait and see how it pans out. Kind of sad if I don't get it, because my trigger finger and my shoulder and stuff don't hurt as much on that position. Sometimes when I'm struggling to unjam a box from my taper, because the taper on line 7 is crapola and it's all caged in and it's so hard to get into. Sometimes, you know, me trying to struggle with the box might pull on my shoulder a little bit, but other than that, you know, it's very less painful for my hands doing that job, and my arm and my shoulders. So I hope they give it to me, but you never know. I don't know what they're thinking. I don't know what they're thinking in their heads. Like, you know. But maybe because I'm older. Maybe they want a younger person. I don't know. Even though age shouldn't be a factor. But you know what? It is. Just like the mall. Have you ever noticed that everybody in the mall has to be the size of the clothes that fit in the mall? At least in Canada anyways. If you don't fit in their clothes, they won't hire you. And you have to be like skinny mini for most of those stores in the mall. Because you have to wear their clothes. Like my daughter got a job at the mall at a legging store, and you have to wear the leggings while you work. It's mandatory. So it's like, what the heck? But that's the way they roll. That's the way they roll. So she is working at the mall in London because she can't find anything in her field. They all want experience. That's the thing that kills me about college. And same with a lot of people that work at my work. They all went to school because they're all like immigrants, and they all went through school with a student visa when they came to Canada. And, you know, with those student visas, they only offer certain programs that you can like do. And like a lot of them, they say, well, when I apply for a job, it asks that you need experience. And I'm like, well, how are you supposed to get experience if nobody will give you the experience? You know, and same with my daughter. Like, yeah, they had a salon at the school, but that doesn't count as experience, even though they worked on real people, like real clients from the school. So yeah, it's just messed up the way the system is. And like, how is anybody supposed to get a job when employees all say that? You know, it makes you wonder, like, oh, would I want to go for a job? Because, like, and then they say, like, go back to school and then go into the workplace, and they're like, well, you need experience. Well, I got, like, 30 years factory experience, if that matters for anything. Kind of crazy to think of out loud. 30 years I've been working in factory, and you guys wonder why my body is shutting down. It's been a lot of years working in factories, slugging. Factory work is not easy. It really breaks down your body. Like, if it's a repetitive job, you obviously will get carpal tunnel, tennis elbow, and all those things in your hands if it's a repetitive job. And it just messes up with your body physically. But I'm sure an office job would too. You know, you'd probably get carpal tunnel in your hands too from typing all day. I don't know, because I've never had the luxury of having an office job ever in my life. Well, I did it once at the factory when I was had surgery, and they gave me light duties, and I was just inputting data in the computer. I've loved that job, and I wish they had that as a full-time position, because I so loved doing that job. But I find too, sometimes my brain will like kind of shut down a little bit when I'm inputting stuff in the computer, and like I end up pausing and like just staring into space for a few seconds and then thinking, well, what was I doing? That tends to happen as well when I do an input job like that. But the best part about being an operator is there's a lot of paperwork, and you know me, I love me some paperwork. I just do. I love that part of the job. Because, you know, when you work in a factory and you're on a line and your job all day is just, you know, do this for 12 hours and go home, and you don't use your brain at all. At least when being the operator, you have to use your brain. You got to put in a lot of information in lots of different devices, in the iPad, on the computer, on the whiteboard. You got to show how much you've done in the hours and so forth. And I just find that more stimulating, like, because that's what I liked about the pharmaceutical place, because there was a lot of paperwork. And I find that a lot more stimulating than just going to work and not doing anything. But the only good part about that, going to work and not doing anything, you don't come home with worries. And then sometimes when you're doing an operator job, you do come home with worries. Did I do this? Did I fill that out? Did I blah, blah, blah? You know what I mean? So it's like it's a little bit added more stress. And yeah. And it stresses me out a little bit because she never gives my line help, and I'm stuck there pretty much by myself. And then I have to, the bags don't go in the boxes because I work on the bulk line. The bags don't go in the boxes properly, even though we have a brand new machine. Does that thing work 100%? No. What machine does, really, if you think about it? This owl is going to be very glittery white. Can't you see? Yeah. I can see, Liz. I can't see crap with these glasses. I really wish my eye appointment would come up very soon, even though I'm like, how am I going to afford a new pair of glasses? Work only covers $300, and I know my glasses are going to be more than $300. But I want my frames. I like my frames. I don't think they're that off, like not good anymore. But, not good. It's not even a word, but Liz, whatever. You know. If you follow my channel, if you watched me for a while, you know that I am a scatterbrain. And I say crazy things, and I don't pronounce things very well proper. Yeah. I'm blaming it on being half Portuguese, being bilingual Portuguese. Oh. That's my story, and I'm sticking to it, even though I was born in Canada. But shh, don't tell everybody, okay? Don't tell everybody that I am a full-blown Canadian. Oh, yesterday, Clem's like, we got off work. I'm super tired. I'm like, I'm so happy. This week it's done and I have the weekend off. I'm like, woohoo, super, super excited. And then he's like, we should go vote. And I'm like, are you flipping serious right now? I'm like, I don't even know who to vote for because, like, I haven't followed so the voting is for the premier. So in Canada, if you're not from Canada, I'm going to give you a little lesson of governments and politics and stuff. Not very much because, you know, I'm not good at this stuff, but in Canada, we have a prime minister. So our prime minister is like your president if you live in like the USA. So we have a prime minister, and I'm pretty sure England has a prime minister as well. I don't know about any other country because I don't know too many countries other than Canada, Britain, and the USA. So the USA has a president, we have a prime minister, and then I think you guys have governors, and I think what your governors are what our premiers are. So it's the leader of, like, the province. Like, you guys have a leader of the state, and I'm pretty sure that is your governor. If I am wrong, correct me, because I'm not, like, 100% fluent on what goes on in the American, you know, government. So, but I think I'm correct. But if I'm not correct, if you're American, you can surely tell me different, and I won't be offended by it because I don't know. I don't know the ins and outs of all the countries. So the vote yesterday was for the new Premier of Ontario. So I live in the province of Ontario. They had an election. And like the guy that's in right now, I don't mind him, like Doug Ford, even though I'm usually liberal all the way. But for this election, I am not. And I know like some people like, oh, we grew up as conservatives, or we grew up as, what do you call it in the States? Like, I don't even remember what they're called. Sometimes people, like when they grow up, like their family only does Republic. I know one of them is Republican, and I don't know what the other one is in the States. Because like I said, I don't follow that much of American. But you know, in Canada, there's the Conservatives, the PC party, and then there's the Liberals, and then there's the NDPs. I kind of like NDP too because they're more for the working class family, but they never get voted in. So I feel like if I vote for them, it's just like a vote that doesn't really matter. And I really didn't know who was running for it in Ontario right now, and I don't know if I would like them or not. And I did not want to vote for the Liberal Party. So I did vote for Doug Ford. Don't shoot me now if you don't like Doug Ford, but that's who I voted for. And because honestly, You want to know the true reason why I voted for him? Because I don't want to pay for a sticker again for my car. And he's the one that took him away. And I feel like if someone else comes into office, they're going to snatch it right back in there and gonna make us pay for our darn stickers for our car. And right now, he took them away, and I don't see any chances of him bringing it back. So that is why I voted for him, because I don't want to pay an extra $200 for a sticker. It's so nice not having to buy a sticker anymore for your car. It is just lovely, and I like it a lot. And I don't want to go back to the sticker. How would they even like bring it back? Like, it would take a long time before, I don't know. But I was scared, so I'm like, no. Let's vote this bugger back in again so that I don't have to get my sticker for my car, because we don't need them anymore. Like, maybe you guys think my logic is crazy, but you know, I think he's pretty badass sometimes, even though I am not a conservative kind of person. But I think he's done pretty good for Ontario, so let's see what he does for another 4 years. I don't know how many times they're allowed to run. Like, this is his 3rd term, so I don't know. But there's a lot of controversy with his brother. His brother was the mayor of Ontario. Mayor of Ontario, yeah. Ontario has a mayor, no, a mayor of Toronto. And apparently he was, like, into the paraphernalia, like the bad kind. And that was all over social media and stuff. He ended up dying. But, which was really, like, and then when he was going for prime minister, I'm like, nobody's gonna vote this guy in because of his brother and the rap of his brother. But no, he's 3 years strong and going. So, yeah, I feel like if I had voted for anybody else in this town, it wouldn't have mattered, because PC always wins in this district. So, I don't know. I felt like whatever. But it is what it is. I don't mind the guy. Of course, I don't like about him wanting to have private hospitals. I didn't like that part. But I don't think he's done it yet. I don't know exactly, but I'm pretty sure the guy has a lot of money. I heard that he does, that he has some companies. I don't really know, but I remember him all throughout the pandemic and everything, and he was pretty informative, so I'll give him that. He's been through a lot. But so has everybody else, right? So that is who I voted for. Of course, I didn't have to tell you guys who I voted for, because, you know, it is private. But usually when you speak, people can tell which way you went. At least I think so, anyway. I'm super bummed out that I had to cancel one of the retreats, the one in May, because, like, it was gonna be too much money. And I am struggling now as it is. I feel like that's the majority of my stress right now. And, like, these all go on like funny. They don't even go in a straight line. That's what pees me off about these things. Like, you feel like you're doing it all crooked, but that's where the symbol is. And if you don't cover it, then you see the symbol. This is taking me a long time. I don't think I'll get these done. Honestly, till like tomorrow. I'll be still working on these suckers. I'm waiting for the vape shop to open up because I'm out of juice and I've been vaping Clem's Nick juice and it's like giving me a head rush. I'm not gonna lie, because it's super strong and I'm used to very weak. I'm used to very minimal nicotine in my vape. So, and then I thought, well, maybe I'll just quit. But then my friend brought me back my good vape that I lent to her because at the time I was using another good one, but it broke down. But then it's still in mint condition because, you know, she took it, but she don't vape. And then she sent me a message yesterday at work. She's like, I finally dropped off your vape. And I'm like, oh, thank goodness, because that one was a nice one. And I can't believe I even lent it to her, to be honest. Because it was one of my faves. Oh, I remember because I started dripping and I had that squonker. And that's why I let her have it, I think. And then my squonker broke. If you don't vape, you don't know what I'm talking about. And, you know, I vape old school, not this new stupid pod things and disposables and all that garbage and high nicotine ratio. I'm all about the clouds, girlfriend. I'm all about the clouds. Always have been. But, you know, that industry died out with the government stuff and it's so expensive right now. It's probably more expensive to vape now than it is to buy cigarettes because you can get cigarettes at the res. The res just start making juice. Maybe there is and I just don't know about it because I don't really go into the res. I know they sell the disposables there, but I don't do those. I don't do those. I think I got all the ones. No, I did not. There's some ones down here. They're still working on that house across the way. It's like a, I don't know what you would call it, a fourplex. It's not like, it's like 4 townhouses all together. I think there's 4. Anyway. They bought that sucker up really, really fast. And I was like looking, we drove by the fire hall that they're building. And I'm like, they've been working on this fire hall for like 5 years. And they put up those houses so fast on our street. Like, is like the fire hall just waiting for funds to finish this project? Because I feel like it's a 1,000-year project. But is it just me? I don't know. But these guys have been working all through the winter, which I was super, super surprised. They were putting the roof on in the winter. It was crazy. But, yeah. The whole outside is done. The windows, doors, the garage doors are all on. I'm pretty sure they got the hydro hooked up to there now. And I saw furnace people there a while back. And I saw drywall being delivered. So pretty much now I think they're just working in the inside, getting all the stuff done. Which I only can imagine what the rent's going to be like there. And it's going to bring families to our street. And our street is pretty quiet. So I am kind of bummed out about that. Because I was the last house on the street and now I'm not. So when I back out of my driveway, I'm going to have to really pay attention. Because there's going to be 4 other people coming by with their vehicles if they have a car. Or maybe more. Because who knows how many people are going to move into that one little unit. You got to these days because the rent is so high. I think I got all the ones in this baby. So now I'm just gonna put it off to the side over here. Can you still see it over here? And I'm gonna work on something else. We're gonna grab another owl. And this one has some really big eyeballs. And this one has weight as well. So where is the cover? This one's cover is harder to get off than the last cover. Does this even have a cover, Liz? Well, obviously it does, or I'd feel the sticky. Oh my goodness gracious. Is there a cover on this? This is why I wish I had nails. There. There, I got it, I got it, I got it. Now don't lose it, Liz. Boy, that was a challenge and a half. I'm like, what the heck is going on here? The first one opened up so easily. This one was a little bit more of a challenge happening over here. So what is new in your guys' life? Anything exciting and new? I'm sorry I babbled on about politics. I know politics and crafts don't mix. I've been watching Love is Blind. Really, really like it. And today is Friday and the new episodes will be on. I stayed up until after midnight yesterday and I'm like, it says Friday 28th. I'm like, excuse me, it's Friday 28th. Why aren't these episodes here? Yeah, I'm crazy like that. I'm the one that stays up to wait for Bridgerton to come on. That's how crazy I am. Yep. So I'm going to watch that today. I totally forgot about it until I just thought of it right now. I want to watch the rest of that. I feel like I'm going to be working on these all day because they're slow going. I don't think I would put anything hot on these, but they would be cute to display in my kitchen. To pretend, you know, oh, these are coasters, and then somebody comes over and uses them and thinking, oh yeah, they're going to work. But I don't know if I would put a hot pan on here. That's just my opinion, but should we try it out? See if it masters. And then have all these diamonds stuck to the bottom of my pot. I'll be like, I don't know. Has anybody bought these and actually used them? I think they're just decorative, make it look pretty. I've seen some really nice frog ones, and I was thinking, well, maybe I should do those. I always think of Clem's sister because she loves frogs. And I'm thinking about all the cool froggy thingies I can get. And you know me, I love owls. Owls are my jam. I don't know why, I just really dig them. I have a whole shelf dedicated in my craft room to my owl figurines. My sister just got me another one. She's like, well, I got you this owl, but I know you already have lots. And I'm like, oh, I can never have too many owls because I love them so much. That's why I like Mamie Give Me No Sass, because I'm pretty sure she's an owl and she is gorgeous. I love her so much. Yeah, I follow Richard Lorenz on see, Nancy, I said it proper. Richard Lorenz. She gets mad when I pronounce his last name wrong. Anyway, what was I going to say? Oh, he posted, he's collabed with Wrangle Spangler, which I was like, my two favorite artists from Diamond Art Club. Collabing together, like, that is like a dream come true. But anyways, that was kind of cute. I kind of like Wrangler Spangler's kind of one better than the Richard Lorenzo one. But, you know, it is what it is. They both have both artworks in it, so, you know. It's cool. It's cool. But anyway, I don't know if they'll ever come to Diamond Art Club. But there's this one that I hope comes to Diamond Art Club that he just finished. And it's two birds on a swing. And it's like, he can, like, if you buy a print from him or whatever, he can customize it with your names on it. So, like, if I got Liz and Clem, like, oh, so cute. It has a heart in the middle, but I think the original doesn't have anything. So, like, if you were to get the diamond painting, like, I would totally put our names in it. Because that would be so flippin' cute. I hope it comes to Diamond Art Club, and you know what? I would buy it in a heartbeat. I would buy it in a heartbeat. I have a Richard Lorenzo in my stash, waiting to be done. I'm not sure when I'm going to do it. I'm thinking I'm going to save it for the retreat. That's my plans. Unless something else comes in, gets thrown into the mix. Because, you know, I have so many projects on the go right now. I should really be doing one of them. But I want to take a break and do some fun day activities with you guys. Because it's fun. It's Friday Fun Day. Who doesn't want to have fun on a Friday? Of course, you know, all the young generation, Friday means it's bar day. We're going to go hopping in the clubs. I used to do that. Yes, I used to be a social butterfly. I know it's hard to believe, but I was. I was too much of a social butterfly in my 20s. Got me in some troubles. Not by, you know, I never went to jail or anything like that. But it got me, you know, a lot of experiences, let's just say that. I don't think you guys know what I'm talking about. I'm not talking about drugs, but I am talking about alcohol. I did do a lot of alcohol back then. I did get drunk quite a bit. Not to the point, like, a lot of times I'd go out on the weekend and have a few drinks and nothing, like, to write home about. But there's been a couple of birthdays that I got tipsy. Tipsier than tipsy. I blame it all on my friends at the time. They were the ones that caused me to get that intoxicated. All my birthdays. I was so drunk the one year that my friend Linda, God rest her soul, because she passed away. I don't even remember what year she passed away now. It's been a long time. And she passed away on Christmas Eve. I can't remember what year, though. It's been a while. I'd have to go to her gravestone so I can remember. She was wearing pantyhose and obviously a dress. And back then you could smoke in the bars. Remember those days? Yeah. And I lit up a smoke and I dropped my smoke because I was so intoxicated. Like I'm telling you, I was really drunk. And I dropped the cigarette on her pantyhose and poof, a big huge hole emerged on her pantyhose. And yeah, needless to say, they took away my cigarettes for the rest of the night. I wasn't allowed to have my cigarettes back. And it got pretty bad. And then we went over. Was this before or after? Or was this the same year? I can't remember because I got drunk a couple of times for my birthday. That time was when I was at the Scurby Derby. This bar was like grungy, but it was the bar. That's where you went. And then there's like the dance bar across the road, which was Rumors. And we always end up there too. But at that time, we really hung out at the Scurby Derby a lot. Me and my girlfriends. It was more of our age group because, what am I talking about? I was in my 20s. I don't even know. I don't even know why we hung out at the Scurby Derby. My friends were always obviously a little bit older than me. But I was so drunk. I couldn't even see clearly. It was bad that year. I'm not sure if that was the year that I christened the tree outside. I think it was. I threw up all over the tree outside of the bar. Of course, that bar is no longer in this town, and probably rightfully so. But we had a lot of good times there. I'm not gonna lie. I'm not going to lie. It was fun. There was a table there. They used to call it the bullshit table, and that's where the regulars sat. I got to sit at it one year for my birthday. I was super proud that I was at the bullshit table. I probably had a lot of bullshit that day too. Probably talked a lot of bullshit. And I'm swearing. But that's what it was called. I'm just repeating the name of the table. Okay? Okay. I bet you guys all have some wild and crazy stories of growing up or in your 20s. I hope everybody got to experience the bar life and the hanging out with your girlfriends and partying till all hours of the morning. I was so addicted back then too to bingo. Oh my gosh, we'd go to bingo like when I didn't have my kids, because my kids would go to their dad's every other weekend. This is like way before Alyssa was even born. There used to be a bingo hall in my town, and during the afternoons on the weekends, they'd have quarter bingo. Oh my God, I love quarter bingo so much. I don't know if any other halls, if you guys know about quarter bingo, but you just get one strip and you pay a quarter for it, but it goes super fast. So some people play more than one strip, but I couldn't play more than one strip because it goes so fast. But when it goes to the specials, obviously they go a little slower and you can buy more and keep up. But for the quarter bingo ones, I could only do one because it goes so fast. But like $20 you could play there all day with $20. And then I would go from morning, like the first session in the afternoon or whatever, all the way to the last session at like 10 o'clock, and then we'd go to the bar after. That was my life, you know, and I had a minimum wage paying job, but I seemed to be able to go play bingo and do all the extras and still have money. I just didn't get it, and I couldn't even think about doing that nowadays. I miss the bingo hall in town though, because I really truly enjoyed. I love bingo. I love playing bingo. I bet you guys didn't know that about me. Well, now you do. I love playing bingo. And I haven't gone in a really super long time. Maybe this is why I like this art so much, because it's like me dabbing the numbers. And I got a bingo! Yeah. me and my friend, we used to always split, and oh my gosh, do you know how many times she's won the jackpot and we split it? I bet she hated that she agreed to me to split every time she won the jackpot. And I haven't won one darn jackpot the whole time we played. I've won one jackpot, and it was like for the quarter bingo, which aren't as high. But it was a jackpot. We used to win all the time, me and my girlfriends. Maybe that's why we could keep on playing. But we always split. Like, we always go together, split. Didn't matter what. We split, we split, we split. Lickety split. So yeah, we were addicted. Heather, Linda, me, and Maureen. We were bingo addicted. And then when I started hanging around with my friend Mo, which is Maureen, we became more addicted to it just together without everybody else. Oh, I think by this time, maybe my friend Heather had moved too. Heather and Linda had moved away. But the bingo hall didn't last for very much longer in town, which saddens me because I really did love that. I think Strathroy should get another bingo hall. I think we need one. If I had the funds, I'd make one, but I don't. I don't have the funds. They used to have they had a really good concession in there to buy food. It was good times, good place, good times. And but bingo and smoking came hand to hand too. Like, there was a smoke room. Then when they took away the smoke room, it was like, but you can go on the res and they still have a smoke room. I don't know if they still do, but they used to. Because smoking and bingo go hand in hand. At least they did back then. But yeah, I'm not going to say, oh, I'll come back and show you this at the end, because then I won't be able to put out the video today, this afternoon, if I do that. But I will do them all, and then I'll record a post review and tell you how I feel about these babies. Maybe I'll even seal them. How about them apples? And I feel like my putty is melting. Well, not melting, but I don't like the look. This is how bad I am with it. I don't like the look of what I've done here on this bit. It just looks so messy. Then I thought, oh, I'm going to cut it out. But I'm like, that's a big chunk to cut out. So I left it. Because I'm not very neat when it comes to my putty. I'm a messy putty person. Oh, what am I doing, Liz? Liz, you cannot diamond paint over top of the plastic without a drill. What are you thinking? That was, oh, see, that was a nice snap. Of course, not as good as what you get on a canvas, but it is satisfying. I love the snap. My friend Heather, actually, I was talking about her at the bar. She lives in BC now. She went back to Ontario, and I'm pretty sure she went back to BC again because her kids are still all there. Because she left and came back to Ontario, and she got together with her oldest son's father again. So I'm pretty sure she's still with him, and she's back in BC, and she's like, oh, my neighbor wants to do diamond painting, and we watched your video, and like, you never dip your pen in the wax. And I'm like, oh yeah, well. When you diamond paint as much as I do, you find different alternatives like putty, like glue dots, and I do not use the wax that come in the kits unless I'm doing specials like this and I can't pick it up with my glue dots. But this putty seems to be working on these specials. I don't know about ABs. I've never used putty. Like, I'm starting to think maybe I should just use putty instead of playing with those darn glue dots. But you know what? I really, really love my glue dot. And obviously, the glue dot, I wouldn't have had to dip my pen in again. Like I just did with, oh, that is sticky. Like I just did with the putty. It lasted not as long as I would have hoped for, but it is what it is. It's not leaving residue on these crystals, so that's a good sign. So now I know what works good with crystals is I want the new container. They have a purple one now and a pink one, and I want the purple one. And I'm like, oh, now you guys come out with different colors. And then I saw on Instagram or somewhere that Diamond Art Club has like colorful trays of theirs. And I'm like, well, I don't even know if I would actually even use those trays. Because, you know, I am a Firefly snob, and I will admit to you that I am a Firefly snob. And I only use Firefly. I know. But that's my preference. Just like you might have a tray that you favor. Mine is Firefly. I love their trays. I think they were geniuses when they came up with this idea, because I hate stoppers. I hate stoppers with a passion. And their first tray didn't have any stopper at all. You like kind of poured from the top of the corner. I love that one too. Oh no, not from, I'm talking about Bella Art to Nicole. That was one of my first trays that I really loved, was their old version. I prefer their old version. They're way better than their new version because there's a stopper, and I can't stand stoppers. I am forever losing the stoppers. They don't fit in them properly, and I'm forever losing a stopper. So I thought these ones were genius when it came with a slide on the side, because you don't have to worry about losing your stopper. So that is why I am a Firefly snob. Love them so much. But you know, I do love the Bella Art Nicole one too, of the ones without the spout. And I see that they have something like these ones, like Firefly tray now. I don't know, because I haven't bought their new version. But the only part that I don't like about their new version is this part comes totally right out. And I feel like you lose it too. Like, why can't they make it like this one? Like, there's no way I'm getting this out. So, like, why can't they do it like that? Because I'd sooner have it like that than it being able to fall out. And then I'm like, oh, I'm back to the same poopy crap again, where the drills are falling out. And then they have an extra stopper on it, which I feel like is not necessary if he had the slide out. But hey, that's just me. I don't know, because I haven't had one to test it out. So I'm just going by what I've seen other people in videos with them. So yeah. But maybe I will get a Bella Art to Nicole in the future to compare, do a comparison. But I'm sure they'll come out with another version, because they're always, that's the thing about Bella Art to Nicole, they're always coming out with different stuff. You know, it's not just always the same old stuff. So that makes it interesting. does it not? So, and they come up with some pretty cool ideas. I gotta say that. I gotta give Nicole and Jamie some credit there. And, yeah. Oh, I just dropped that somewhere right here. Let's see if I can just slide that right into the middle. And then I missed one over here. See that one right here in the middle? Oh yeah, I missed it. I think this is it for this one. I think I got them all. Leave it to Liz to pick like the one with the most color for first. I feel like the dark colors are a lot too though. It should be interesting. I hope these are the right drills. Wouldn't that suck? Literally. I'll let you know at the end. Oh, those guys outside are making noise again. They are the most loudest construction guys, like carrying on and hooting and hollering that I've ever heard. They are quite some characters over there. They are quite the characters. Yeah, my friend. I have a friend at work. Her name is Bu. I don't know if I've told you guys this before, but she does like, she has an Instagram. I think it's called Doc Bu. Cause she is a dentist in India, not here. Obviously, she works with me at the factory. Anyway, she does these Instagrams, and they're so funny because she makes it feel like, oh, come to Canada. We go camping in the snow. And we have picnics in the snow and all this stuff. And she does these TikToks. And I said to her, Bu, you know you're giving your friends back home false advertisement of Canadian winters. Like, they're gonna think, oh, look how beautiful it is, and then they're gonna come over here and they're gonna go, what the heck is this stuff? I was gonna swear, but you know, you can just picture how much I'd swear about the snow, because this year we got a whole ton, a lot of it, and it is not funny. I'm like, you're trying, like, these people are going to come to Canada thinking it's beautiful. The winter is beautiful. Yeah. Yeah. False advertisement. Keep on telling her. She just laughs. And then she just did another one. And I don't know where they were, but it was legit like a rounded tent that looks like, you know, you probably rent it. I don't know where she was. Like, she's on the opposite shift now as me, which I'd really like to know where the heck they were. Like, did they purchase that tent, or did they go somewhere to stay in this tent? Like, you wouldn't catch me in a tent in the winter. That's all I got to say on that. On that, folks. That's all I got to say. But then she shows them at a hot tub, and I'm thinking, well, what the heck? Where the heck are they? So I don't know. I know they went to Montreal, but not recently. So I don't know where they were. But I was like thinking, what the heck? You wouldn't catch me out there with a 10-foot pole. And I just dropped the paper back again. Well, this video has been more than an hour, and I feel like if I talk more than an hour, you guys will lose interest. So I'm going to stop here. And when I come back, I know I only did one color, but when I come back next week, I'll show you guys the end result. Till next time, take care, everyone. Bye. Hey guys, it's me again. If you like what you've seen, please like and subscribe to this video and hit that notification bell and it'll remind you whenever I load up a video. I'd be super tickled pink. Till next time, guys, take care. Bye.